All right. Here we are. All right. Hello. Here you are, Diane. Michael's joining us or is trying to, and it looks like he dropped his phone. Hello, Wendy. Hello, everyone coming in. Let's see if Michael's ready. Maybe. What is going on? Am I frozen? Hello? I don't know what's going on. There we go.
Hey.
Hello? Okay.
Can you
No,
hear me?
Like I was waving my hand and like nothing was going across my screen, so I don't know what was happening. There you go.
Awesome. Alrighty. Yay!
Yeah, so on my end, I looked frozen because I kept waving my hand and nothing was going across my screen. So
Yeah.
I don't know what was going on. Now it's working. I've never had lag on like StreamYard's end before like that.
Alright, well, I don't know where my tablet is right now, so I'm not going to be able to pay attention to chat at all.
No worries.
I guess I could. Hold on. There we go. Hi, guys!
There's Kip. Michael, you've met Debbie before in our lives, haven't you?
I believe so.
She was the
Maybe.
one. She's been making those fun journals, uh, like the Bugtastic and stuff like that. I think I've shown you some of her journals. And then, wow, brain cells. And then she was working on some mixed media pieces as well with the owls.
I don't remember. But you know me, my memory is shot.
Yeah, ditto.
I should have bugged you about coming out with some stencils.
Yeah. But either way, Debbie, Michael, Debbie. All right, so
Heyo.
Okay. I love this paper. This paper is so fun. Now, what am I going to do with it? I have no clue.
I'm stuck here trying to figure out where I put my silver leafing. Oh, there it is. You know, if you clean up your crafting space, you can find things easier.
Yeah, we tell ourselves that and then don't do it.
Yeah, yeah. Do, 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 do. I think I want to do some jelly prints inspired by the weather. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some coffee.
Okie dokie. Well, that's probably why I don't know anything about her community stuff because I'm not even subscribed to her. Got it. Hello, Judy. Hello, Jen. Welcome in. Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do? Letter you probably want 4 inches. That's too small for that. Good morning, Patty. 4 inches. So I think I want to do this at 8. Okay. Have that at 8. Four. I need to move all of you aside because y'all are just getting in my way. Cool. I guess I'm basically making a TN here. 4 by whatever this is. 4 by 9.5 ish. Okay. We'll do something with that. I was just trying to preserve that, the Eiffel Tower. I guess it'll be on the back. Let's see. And then this could become a band. But I think I like the idea of that being there instead. This is 4. There's that. Yeah, I think we'll just that'll work. Just chop you off right there.
Chopping things off.
Okay, so there's that. Then
I wish my camera wasn't so wobbly.
okay. There's that. And then I make pockets and stuff. That'll be perfect already as a pocket to go on a page. Cool. then let's turn this into a few different things. Let's do chances are I will use. There you are, Lindy.
Oh my gosh. Scared the poop out of me. Welcome back, Lindy. Is she trying to get on the live now?
I don't know if she's actually got her internet back.
Uh,
There's Sarah. Yeah, she's on her phone currently. Yeah, she's still having issues with her internet.
does she have snow going on there too?
Yeah, she's done with sleet and stuff out there. And there, I think she said they're supposed to get about a foot of snow out that way.
Where does Lindy live again?
Indiana? All right. Hello, Sherry. Yeah, I got it right. She lives in Indiana. Yep. Well, Lindy, I sent you the link, so once you get yourself figured out. Yeah, they have snow and ice, southern Indiana. Man, that's still too long. My goodness.
Like I said, since we're all dealing with snow, I think I'm gonna do some jelly prints that are dedicated to the snow and the ice.
No, there you go. Yeah, I feel like we haven't had like a huge downpour of snow in a while. Look at that, 8.5-ish. Slightly smaller than 8.5. I'll be used for something on this. I'll make a good belly band. Resize the belly band. Okay, so
I has idea.
okay, so that'll work in there. That'll work. Then these guys could be used for something. That'll be fun.
Yeah. Happened to my other stencils.
That's 4, 8. So I think I'm going to have to drop papers on the floor is what I think I have to do apparently. Okay. We're gonna cut this and it's 7. Yeah.
Hey, what color scheme should I go with? I'm thinking about light blue and silver right now, but I want some other colors to go with it.
If it was her, what else?
No response.
I was reading the chat. That'll work. Perfect. You might have to trim some off the bottom so I don't have too much excess. I think the colors you're going to do will already be fine. Hello, Silly Wombit? Or Silly Wabbit. I automatically read that as Wombat. I'm like, wait a minute. There's a lot of consonants that are not in there. Oh no! So Silly Wabbit, she said she went to clean her cutter with alcohol, accidentally removed all the measurements off the ruler.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
With alcohol?
Yeah. So
See, like I could see acetone, but not alcohol.
Oh, she used 99% alcohol, so the strong stuff. Okay, so there's that. And this should still be, yes, still the perfect size for that. Well, welcome. Glad you found us. We were over on Lindy's channel, but she's dealing with winter weather that's not being very kind to the internet. So that'll be a belly band. I like that. Ooh, I wonder if down there contrasting, since I'm not going to be using it anyways, and then make it a double belly band. Oh, I could make a trio. I could just chop this fold off since it's.
I am missing like all of my stencils.
Get you there. There'll be a belly band there and there and there.
Oh, there they are. It fell. Well, there's one anyway. Two.
Keep dropping my towel. How do I want? I feel like that's blending in too much. But that also blends
You know what
into
I want to watch? You know what I want to watch?
No.
Harry
You gonna
Potter.
tell me? Harry Potter?
Yes, Harry Potter. Rude butt. I feel like Harry Potter is like fitting for right now with the weather.
Yeah. Oh, especially the first one.
Yeah. What Harry Potter is your favorite?
Ooh, I don't know. But like the older ones are, if anything, more nostalgic, and that's why I like them. Oh, Casey Allen. Ink first. So I do mixed media, I do junk journaling, I do collaging, plus they're making I haven't done jewelry on my channel yet. I do jewelry periodically.
We should do jewelry sometime.
I think I mentioned gel plating already. Yeah, stuff like that. Michael does gel plating. He also does some canvas work, ATCs, mixed media stuff.
Yeah. Casey got me into jewelry too, so way back when we first met.
Mm-hmm.
So if he ever does a jewelry one, I'll join him with that. That sounds like fun.
Yeah, I haven't dabbled in jewelry for a little while. Still got all my
I've
stuff.
never.
I think I need to do another rearranging of my craft room to make make those items more accessible to get back to it, and then I can do it on a live sometime. In case anyone needs a public surface, do not use stronger than 70% like any stronger, and there's not enough water to trick the cells into absorbing.
I need a sponge and more stencils in Casey's craft room.
Use my Diane says, I do all the things. Sit down comedy is my forte because I'm too lazy to stand up. I did not know you're a silversmith by trade, Diane.
Ooh. Do you have to go to school for that?
Yes.
Casey will have to read whether or not she answers that. I don't have access to.
Silly Wabbit, like we're all we most of us have a love of collecting hoarding supplies. Jen said yes. That's something you'd have to go to school for. I mean, unless you have someone that I feel like that's still one of those things that you can be a apprentice under someone who's skilled at it.
See, that's what I was
That's
thinking.
like a generational thing. Like you wouldn't necessarily have to go to school for it if you're in the right community to find someone who's actually already to begin with. Just like they used to do back in the olden days. They didn't really take anyone to school for that. It was a learned practice consistently through a single individual. Diane said she did not go to school for her silversmithing. She trained under uh, I'm assuming an a more educated person of it for 6 years.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
And Lindy's joking with her, Diane, I would like a 5 carat yellow diamond, please.
Because I'm like right now, I'm trying to think about things to like while I'm looking for a career path to get into, and I've thought about jewelry making. Jewelry making sounds like it would be fun.
Mm-hmm. Good morning,
Like,
Leah. It's only for the so I'm yeah, there's too much to read it all to you, Michael. Like the chat. Like it's mostly between them.
Yeah.
And if I try to read every single thing that goes on there, I'm not going to be doing any crafting at all.
When you craft, like, I can go back and read it afterwards. I just need to figure out where I put my tablet.
Silly rabbit.
Here, hold on. I think I have an idea.
Uh-oh. He has ideas.
Oh no.
Good morning, Roseanne.
Morning, Rose.
Triple belly band. Oh. So is here. Hello, Miss Sarah.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
How
Thought I'd jump
goes?
on to the dynamic duo.
Oh.
It is so lovely and snowy here.
Lindy got rid of the lives from just a little while ago.
Oh, that's good.
Hello, kid.
Love is good.
Okay,
Diane,
so
why aren't you on here? Hi, Leah. Lindy, you need to come on with you don't need light. Just go blind.
hello, Elaine. Jen, why are you hissing at Diane?
No hissing, Jen. No hissing.
All I see is I was like, what's going on there?
All right. So let's see how this is going to work. Girl, it's in the group.
Yeah, you have to click the link. It was shared. Ma'am.
We have to help
Ma'am.
her, Casey.
She needs help.
Lindy, can
She
you hold
always
Diane's
needs help.
hand, please? Good morning, Debbie.
Hi, Debbie.
Okay.
I'm doing science experiments.
Ooh, science. Love science.
I want to make my own stickles.
Oh, you're going to
Since
do
I'm poor.
that.
Yeah, I'm poor, so you know what? I have the glitter and I have clear glue, so why not try it?
You're making your own what?
Stickles. It's a like a glitter glue.
Oh.
A glue that has glitter in it.
I had to make my own stencils.
I love it. I'm thinking about doing that since I have a Cricut. And I'm thinking about making my own chipboard too.
Ooh.
Oh, you're on like chipboard like die cuts?
Yes.
That'll be fun. I love that idea.
Because I found a blade for like hardly anything so that I'd be able to do it.
Diane said, stop stealing our content for the lives.
Hey, Diane. Sorry. This is going to be so messy. Shake, shake, shake.
Okay, so we need to go back to Picnic Hill at some point.
Yeah, when she opens back up for the season.
Oh, is she closed?
Oh, does she close seasonal?
Well, she had like family like stuff for the holidays and everything. So I don't know. I think she opens back up this week. Oh, Diane figured it out.
Yay.
Is she here?
There she is. Yep, she figured it out.
In person?
I'm smart. Yeah.
Yay, Diane.
Okay, now you can yell at Sarah for taking your live ideas. Oh no, she disconnected.
Oh, she's gone. She's just teasing us.
Something says device. Her device.
Debbie, I'm just using clear.
Her device
clear
melted.
wash clear glue.
She booted
and
herself.
Then really fine glitter. And I am making stickles, or attempting to.
Well, we'll see if it's a success or fail.
Yep.
Yet to be
I'll
determined.
be the guinea pig.
Just shaking it up work, or should you like be stirring it?
It's working. It's just I think I put too much glitter in it. That's why I left room so that I can add more glue if I have to.
Yeah, let's try this again. What did you do, Diane? You kicked yourself out.
Oh my goodness.
You said your device disconnected or something.
Yeah,
Did you drop your phone or something, or what?
Nope. Nope. Hi.
Everyone. They're trying to say hi to you, and then you just disappeared, and it's like, okay, that's too much. That's too much people. Bye.
Yeah, they scared me. I was
We scared her off.
Thank you, Rose.
Oh, my internet's being crazy.
I was going to
What's
say, it
going
looks like you're
on?
moving
Oh,
too
okay.
fast for it. It can't keep up with you.
Getting closer.
I think I might need to replace my sponge pad here because
It's not too bad. Still got some mixing to do, but
Is
I
your
like
power
it.
back on yet,
I
Lindy?
like it.
she's asking because she just got here and she's already tired of me, Lindy.
Whoops.
Never.
Uh-oh. Glitter catastrophe.
You say glitter catastrophe?
Catastrophe.
Why don't you have a little
Yeah,
funnel?
overfilled. Oopsie. Yeah, I know. I overfilled the funnel.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Just adds.
It just makes your
Just add
desk
to
look
it.
prettier.
Well, I'm just going to have to cross Sarah
Yeah.
making stickles off my list of programs.
Thanks
No, you don't. I will save
a
some. I
lot,
just wanted to
Sarah.
try it before I actually got on there. That's all right. You're still safe with whatever you're going to make. I'm the one of the doghouse.
Next Thursday we're going to start, so I don't know who's going first.
You have to rock, paper, scissors it.
Yep, Fight Club.
Heck yeah.
Fight for your right to craft.
You gotta fight for your right to craft
To
here.
glitter. Weirdos.
Lindy K, you shut your face.
What happened?
Good morning,
Lindy
Tanya.
K, you shut your face.
Just Sarah can't participate. Got it. Okay. You hear that? You are no longer part of the.
Yeah.
You can't. You can't. You're not allowed.
Yeah, that's why I told her to shut her face.
Unallowed. Yeah. Yep. Shut that face
No
off.
longer part of the crafty.
Look what I made today. Look what I made today.
Crafty
I
crew.
made a
Crew.
I can't see. Like, I could either see chat or I could see the video.
Ooh.
I like that.
Thanks, Lindy. You stick up for me. I made a new steering wheel cover for my hot rod.
Yes. Victorious.
I was so proud of myself. Look.
All right. I got to find an easier way to
So do you just
that,
put a
though.
cording through that and just basically tie it like a corset around your steering wheel?
No, I went into, I made the red part, right? And I went to find some cording to lace it onto the steering wheel because it goes like that.
Yeah.
And I found this ribbon. It's actually ribbon.
Looks
But
like
it was
a
on
leathery
special.
or a vinyl ribbon.
It's leather, yeah. And
We're too small for your hair, Jen.
That would be perfect.
I can fix that.
So yeah, you have a new steering wheel cover for the hot rod now.
Hello, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Right.
Hello,
Jen is
Linda.
like, she's given her steering wheel some lovely shape with the corset.
Exactly. You get to go like this.
Okay,
Darling.
so Tanya is cruising live channels, and she is wondering what everyone is doing. So Michael is currently working with gel printing.
Yep. I got some mica powder that I'm working with, along with some gold leaf and some acrylic paint.
And Miss Diane is playing with her digitals.
Look what I did. I fussy cut
She did a bunch of
all
fussy
of this.
cutting.
Ho ho ho! Look at me.
Look
All of this.
at
And then Sarah
Oh, the
is
pussycat.
experimenting with making homemade stickles.
Ah!
I did this page today for the cover.
Ooh.
So I've decided to do my 100 prompt thingy. What's it called?
I don't know.
The
the
treasure
scavenger hunt.
scavenger hunt. I'm going to do
Good morning, Jennifer.
I'm going to do the girls, the shamans.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love your shamans.
Ugh.
She bedazzled her shaman ladies.
I did.
Oh my gracious.
So I haven't done the rest yet. Still making, oh, I have done some more. Yes, I have. So that's what I'm going to do with my treasure hunt thingy. What's it called? I keep forgetting.
I'm zooming in on you, Sarah. I'm trying to see what you got going on there. Whose digital is that? That's fun.
This is a thing I'm working on with Mindful Image. So
Thanks.
she
Thanks,
needed people
everyone.
to test out her digitals. So these are just a few of them I've been working on, doing my first little quote unquote journal. Still needs a lot of work, but yeah.
Are you cheating on me?
I'm not. I just bought your last one. I bought all of your digitals, Diane. I think I am your top buyer.
You're my top customer. I'm going to have to give you a kit now.
You don't have to give me anything, honey boo boo.
I do. I have to give you
I'm happy to support you.
something. And I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So yeah, I used some of that mesh stuff that I got from Julie McDonald and cut it up in some lace, and I got some pockets. Lindy would be proud. Lindy taught me how to make some little pockets, so
Do you know when she's supposed to be
She'd be
sending
so
out
proud.
the latest invoice?
Julie,
Yeah.
she said she was going to do it if we haven't heard it in a week. But I sent her a message the other day, and I haven't heard back from her. So I don't know if something's going on or if she's just been busy.
Well, because she was messaging me about a few
don't
things.
know.
I was
But yeah, she said if you
interested
haven't
in.
gotten one in a week to message her.
Yeah. Well, because didn't she say she was going to try to send them out Tuesday or Wednesday, something like that?
So. Because I think she's selling again next week.
Yeah. That's why I was wondering if she was planning on
We're
combining,
supposed to.
like, just this last weekend to this coming weekend, or if she was planning on splitting it up.
Who knows with that one, though.
Because there was a few
About like
items her and I were going over, and I didn't know if she got those added or not. Because I haven't heard from her after we confirmed. No, she got those added. 'Cause I haven't heard from her.
Oh. Okay.
Oh crap!
Worked in there.
I've got to get this place organized.
Nah. We only repeat that to ourselves and then
Well,
not
at
do
least
it.
manageable. My dad's getting on to me. Well, I have to get it. Well, I can't say. Well, he can't say anything to me right now because he took all of the blow-ups out of the front yard and threw them in a pile in here.
Took all the what?
The blow-up Christmas things.
Oh, gotcha.
And just threw them in here. Well, I have reindeer and Santa and snowman. Oh my!
Well,
I did
was
get
going to
some
say, you
fun
can
new,
tell me, it's like, I'll clean up when you clean up this mess.
He really just wants this closet that my son has to clean out because he wants to keep his. He always did house painting, so we've got a lot of paint, and he wants to get it out of the garage and put it in here so that it doesn't go bad. Yes, it's my blow-up doll, Lindy.
She has a ball.
How did you know?
That's exactly where my mind went to, Wendy.
Blow up boyfriend.
Y'all are nasty.
I mean, at
It's
least
okay.
I don't
I've
catch
accepted
nothing
that
off
about
of it.
myself.
Say what, Sarah?
I said, at least I know I won't catch anything off of it, and it hadn't been to prison. Making big changes
There you
in the
go.
life. Making big changes.
Steps forward. That's what we like.
Yes. Positive.
All you have to worry about is potentially chafing.
That is true. Oh, this isn't a foreign language. I got some new UVDTFs.
You did, but
That
what?
I am
What?
probably gonna end up what I put on my cups and stuff. I got some new ones.
Oh.
So I'm going through. Oh, this one's super cute. The little sushis. Oh my goodness! Look at the little sushis.
Have you got a couple of weeks?
And I found out,
Tanya.
What did you say, Diane?
Huh?
Oh, Tanya was asking what a junk journal is, what the premise of a junk journal is. I said, have you got a couple of weeks to listen?
Yeah.
Right?
I know, right?
So
okay,
the original junk journal. The original junk journal was made from junk. Anything like cardboard boxes, scrap paper, magazines, used envelopes, all that sort of stuff. So
file folders.
That's where the original junk journal came from, and it's evolved from there into people using digital kits, which I make, scrapbook paper, wrapping paper, all sorts of stuff now. So it can't be, you can't really define it. So it's a book to write in, or it can be a book of art to look at. So many things.
Yeah, like it's a whole different beast of its own. I think the classification has expanded, or it's diverted from its original means.
There's still die-hard actual junk journalers out there, but a lot of people,
most of them are just like actual like journal makers.
Yeah.
Like difference between journal maker and junk journal makers. Junk journal makers typically make it from things you like find and stuff that would usually go in the bin. Where
so
journal
in a
makers,
nutshell, Tanya, no, we can't answer that question. We have no idea.
it's kind of all over the place.
Okay, here's some of the jewelry that I made with the wire wrapping ones, the other box with all my silversmithing stuff.
Ooh.
Yes, Tanya, yeah. So this is sodalite wrapped in bronze, and I polished all of these stones myself. Rose quartz wrapped in sterling silver. This is a boulder opal wrapped in bronze. It's very hard to see.
Beautiful.
Pretty.
This is Michigan copper wrapped in bronze.
Ooh.
That's got chunks of copper in it. This is an opal that I set in silver that I haven't finished yet.
Yes, exactly, Tanya. It's all a matter of interpretation.
This is a piece of petrified wood wrapped in bronze.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I used to go out fossicking and I used to buy rocks, like raw rocks, and polish them myself and all that sort of stuff. Eventually these will be incorporated into journals, journal jewelry. So I've got boxes and boxes like this of opals and all sorts of rocks that I have polished. Look at this. This stuff is amazing.
Ooh, I love that. That's so cool.
Very cool. So yeah, that's another facet of me. Do lots of stuff.
Good morning, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
Life is better.
Thanks, Tina.
Tina. All right. All right.
And I just like saw all your tags and everything. I was like, I think I want to start fussy cutting tags and everything now.
I couldn't believe it's like, why did I print so many? It's going to be a big book, so It's going to have lots of movable elements and sticky outy bits and
Sticky outy bits.
yeah, that's the technical term.
The more you know with Diane.
That's it. That's it.
Does anyone here
I've
mess
been
around
learning
with
you.
polymer clay?
I haven't tried it yet. I've played with resin.
I've played with polymer clay, but I'm not very good at it. So if I can't make something look really cool in the first week, it goes bye-bye. Yes.
I have not. I've
Diane, did you
only
see Leah's
really dealt with
comment
air
about-
dry clay.
Leah, what did you say? Wait.
It was about her kit. She said she's almost done. She's just got to finish the signature up.
What? I sent you a picture of the
I need to rinse my
piece.
car. Be right back.
You can't be almost finished. I haven't even started, Leah. We're supposed to be doing a video soon. Alive. How rude. Got to find.
I think I need to take a day or two and like gather all the things that need fussy cut and just have at it. Because I have so many books that have images that I literally bought because of the images. And I haven't really looked at them since. So I need to actually go through and get all those cut out. But I also need to put together a bin to put them all in. Oh, we lost Diane.
Oh no! Again?
Diane, stop leaving us.
Goodness gracious me.
What is up with you ditching us all the time? Jeez Louise.
We're getting a storm and it's messing with my internet.
That's no excuse. I have a storm.
Come on, Lindy.
I'm still here.
Come on.
There's no storm here, fool.
Shush. We have snow. It's a storm.
Yeah. Oh my
He's just trying to make you feel bad. No.
It's beautiful, girl. Look at Leah's page.
Moment. I'm gonna blow you up. Ooh.
Oh, that is pretty.
It's hard to see because you got ring light. Very pretty, Leah.
Loving that.
Beautiful. Get off me. Get off me, Casey.
Well, luckily I don't just leave you sitting there the whole time.
Yet.
Oh.
God's only here. I'm gonna put that on my computer. Caffeinated and medicated.
Look out.
What, Lindy? Why are you yelling at me?
Casey!
What happened?
Everyone must do what you love every day. Positive affirmations only.
Except for if it's between you and Lindy.
Oh, I have to have a.
And then
I found
shade nonstop.
Hot Girls Can't Park. Be kind to yourself. Here is your daily reminder. Be kind to yourself.
I don't
It's
want
not to
to.
Lindy. You have to. That's your daily one.
Oh,
And,
dang it.
Look,
But I'm really bad
it
at
just
being
popped
kind
up.
to myself. I'm like really,
Yes, you
really
did.
bad at being kind.
Ted.
what did you get, Leah? The ladies. Everyone, the ladies. What ladies?
Michael, I'm making.
Ladies.
What?
I lost track of the conversation.
Me too.
I'm so confused.
Oh, Jen's mom made you some ladies. She's getting some of Katie's ladies from Jen's mom.
Oh,
Sometimes. You forget to let me in sometimes, Lindy.
oh yeah, and that's what I was stating earlier. I was like, hey, at least I was watching for you to finish, and then actually took you off. I think that's why she was yelling at me. It's like, Casey, stop calling me out.
Oh, if you want to.
Craft room karaoke.
Hi, sweetheart.
Always.
Austin is just sitting in bed and watching me.
Aw.
Do you have your very own stalker? How
Yes.
cool.
She's doing a great job. There's a snowstorm out. Well, not a snowstorm, but there's snow outside. But she's making sure my bed is just as white.
Jealous.
What happened to my beige?
Dog mom.
Excuse me.
The heck
Gotta
at these
cut these
cats?
up. We got all the Highland cows in the world. Oops.
This is why it wouldn't come out.
You have to break the seal.
That's what she said.
Don't break the
Goddamn.
seal. Don't break the seal. Those are cows. Yes, these are all cows.
Where's
Cows.
my tan?
Still not coming out. What
I
the
took
heck?
You left it back in spring.
I left it back in spring.
Yeah, your tan.
You're plenty tan enough.
Oh,
You are
look.
plenty tan enough, Michael.
I am so confused.
Oh my god.
Going over it.
It still wouldn't come out. There's another cap in there.
What?
What?
You girl.
Dan, are you
They're like,
struggling
this
over there?
woman not getting
I am
in here.
struggling. Where's my pokey tool gone now?
Oh, Tina. I'm sorry. I don't know how that feels.
Well, at least she was able to get a live in the other day.
Yeah. This weather sucks if you've ever had injuries or
Yeah.
arthritis. Oh my god. I'm making a mad. Oopsie, I just hit a curb. That's me every day. Someone keeps putting them in my way. Actually, my son drives around most of the time now if we go anywhere because he turns 16 on the 26th and then has to wait till April till he can get his license. But he's been
That's always
driving.
fun though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to get Casey to learn how to drive before we go out on our retreat. It's just not happening.
He sounds like my nephew. My nephew could care really less. He's like, I just want to be a passenger princess. I'm like, okay, Ethan. Whatever you want to do. No judgment.
Passenger princess sounds about right.
Yeah. That's definitely Casey, huh?
I
As
love
long
it.
as the
Especially
passenger
since
princess isn't a
They're pretty, aren't they, Tina? I'm pretty stoked with how they turned out too.
especially since when Michael comes to pick me up, he was like, chariot service.
But you added to it, Michael. You're part of the problem.
Yeah, I was like, it's like, well, you called it what it is. And I was like, that's on you.
Spoiled him. You have spoiled him, Michael. Gosh darn it.
Whatever.
Oh, it all makes sense. That's okay. We'll take Casey spoiled and all.
It's okay. It's technically my gas, anyways.
I mean, you're not wrong.
There we go.
But we really
doesn't have to
should, like,
Hello, Renee.
On the
Casey doesn't have to what?
Hi, Renee.
Hey, Casey.
Hey, Michael.
So, you remember that really stubborn jelly print that didn't want to come off?
Oh, yeah.
So, how did you get it off?
I let the paper sit.
Okay. See, I'm just afraid that it's going to, like, tear the paper.
If it really, really sticks and you can't get it off, just throw your jelly plate in some warm water and peel it off. It's only ruined one thing.
There you go.
Well, he was having a hard time getting the image off of the plate. But part of it was he didn't have enough of a pull layer down, and he didn't let the paper sit long enough to actually adhere to that layer. He kept pulling it too soon.
No patience.
Exactly. So that was like the main issue, because after I went to do it, I put enough paint down and I let it sit. I kind of made him like go do something else to to give it an opportunity, and then it pulled right off.
Beautiful.
It's like, you go away for a little bit and let it do its thing, and then we'll come back to it.
He needed my Christmas shopping t-shirt.
Yeah.
Where's your Christmas shopping t-shirt?
It says, "Back off, tinsel tits. I don't work here."
I love that.
Alright, I think after this pull I might shift gears to working on my canvas.
No.
Oh, he's been working on like a woodland looking canvas, and oh my gosh, it looks fantastic so far.
Thanks, Renee. Just blinging them out, getting ready for the... I need a prompt. I need it written in front of me what it's called. The treasure hunt thing. What's it called?
Renee, oh no, wait. Tina, those feathers are from her personal digital she's made. That's part of her digital collection.
So this is from my Shamenka. These tags aren't up on the Sophie shop yet. So I have a Shaman kit up there at the moment. These tags are from the add-on kit, which I haven't uploaded yet. So these are the ladies that are in the kit that's on my Ko-fi.
Yes, I agree, Tina. You need her kit. You needs all of her kits.
So the tags
Yes,
tags and that will be up probably in the next couple of days. I'm just got to finish editing them. But that's the Shaman kit, and it has some Tree of Life, and it has medicine bottles like this. So there's 3 kits altogether in that one, but the only one that's up is the Shaman kit. Tags and that will be different. And then there's a feather one on its own, just feathers.
There's feathers everywhere.
Okay, it came out.
There you go.
I'm not a... Have we got a mod here? Have you modded anybody, Casey?
I got
Leah,
Leah, can you add Diane's shop on there?
Oh yeah, Leah. Can you put my shop link up? Please, Grady, please.
Pretty please with sugar on top.
Thank you, Miss Leah. She's going
Thank
to
you,
get that
lovely
taken care of.
Leah.
She'd probably be able to find it faster than I would anyways, since I'm new to that stuff.
Bugs for Lindy. Bugs.
Patience is a virtue,
Alright.
Tina.
But yeah, the rest of the feathers and the tags and all that should be up by the next few days. Because I have to edit. I hate editing as much as I hate cussy cutting.
Not the coffee cut.
Oh, my rootness, my rootness.
The stickles. It's stickles. Make glitter great again. It is Lou. Go on.
Make glitter great.
Make glitter great.
Alright.
And
I love glitter.
champagne.
Alrighty.
That's the other one. They're the colours I'm using.
Actually,
Oh, we lost her again.
I think so. Lucy, do you know the answer to that? Are liquid pearls a spin-off of the puffy paints? Or are they different?
No, because they still make the puffy paints, liquid pearls. Most of those have like a mica
Oh, okay.
or a glitter in them. Puffy paint. Well, they just have a different like texture to them.
So
yeah, that's
pearls,
what I'm saying. You keep ditching us. Stop it.
So liquid pearls are a metallic version of puffy paints. Yes, same thing. Same.
Okay. I'm glad she can answer you properly because I've never used either. So I've just seen them used. So I only know from what I see.
So yeah, they're just more pigmented, the liquid pearls, and metallic, basically.
Yeah, I asked the people who are more educated than me in the crafty community. I haven't been doing this too terribly long, comparatively.
Well, she wasn't here at the moment, Casey. And you were the more seasoned of the three of us that were.
I didn't get a word either one of you said.
Dinosaur of the craft world, I am. I've been doing it for a long time.
And I said you weren't here to, or she wasn't here to ask, and you are the most antique of us when it comes to this stuff.
Antique? Rude.
Not you. I'm talking about Casey.
Because you had an issue on staying in, so she was referring to between me, Sarah, and Michael.
Yeah, and you don't want to ask me about painting.
Or me.
I just know how to make a mess.
There's Kit.
Exactly.
Okay. So now that I got that done, I need to find mine.
So Kip, I had gold paint on my fingers before, and somebody came in and I typed hello. So now my H and my E and my L have gold paint on them. Fancy keyboard.
Looks like you just type hell all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, Adria's here. Hello.
Hi,
All right.
Adria.
So Leah got your
Hi, Adrian.
coffee shop in there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Go, Leah. Go, Leah.
She's a good toolie.
Now I can actually see what I have.
Rose, I picked up a little bit of knowledge. I owned an arts and craft supply store for a good few years and taught, had lots of classes and that sort of stuff in my shop. And then one day a big wind came and blew my shop down, and that was the end of that.
Sounds like a Three Little Pig story. Ooh, I love the medallion. That's fun. Hey, Adrian, no chicken lips.
Pretty.
So the kit has lots of these Tree of Life as well in it. I just haven't got it. Haven't got it all printed out. These are cool. Big bottle tags.
Right, Adria.
Yeah, so we had this freak mini tornado come through the town, and it took the roof off my shop and dumped it on the big shopping centre across the road, put a big hole in their roof, and then it rained for 3 days straight afterwards. So you can imagine everything in my shop was paper, mostly paper packaging.
So Renee, with the coffee shops, so they have a base price, and if you want to pay more, you can kind of like a little tip, but you don't have to. You can just put in the base price, which is, sometimes it's $5. Sometimes people have free digis on there, so you just put 0.
Yeah, I will be having some free ones on there shortly. I've just got to get editing.
So I'm glad you explained, because I'm like, I'm new to it too, so I don't know how to explain that one.
Yeah,
and I didn't even know that was a thing.
Thank you, Renee. Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
And you can even go on there and it'll be people you don't know, but there'll be other members in the mixed media journaling community that put up free stuff to kind of get their stuff out there. So
my beach day was cut short. We did have fun. We went to the rock pools and fossicked in the rock pools. My granddaughter and I like to look for love heart rocks and pieces of coral and that sort of stuff. So we fossicked in the rock pools, and then a storm hit and we were fine with the rain, but when it started lightning, we thought we'd better get out of there. So
that's when it just starts to get fun.
No, too many people are being killed from the lightning. So I took her home and made her hot chocolate, and then we left and went home.
Okay.
And I started fussy cutting.
Fussy cutting, fussy.
Fussy cutting.
Oh, he's working on his panel.
So I don't know what sort of book to make. I don't know whether to do a soft fabric cover or
Isn't that really fun, guys?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I wish I could paint.
Because I think he got all sketched out first and then he started going over it.
Yep.
That's
Sorry,
lovely.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do these trees. I wanted to do a light layer of blue first and then build up the dark colors.
Yes, Lindy, I did say that. She likes hot chocolate with a marshmallow in it. Doesn't matter what the weather is. So what are you using, Michael? Is it paint?
Yeah, so all of this, all of the background is gouache paint, except for the little dark trees, that's acrylic. And then for the bigger trees, I wanted more texture, so I added, what is it? Modeling paste. And then I'm just doing a light wash of this blue before going in with a darker color, like a dark brown over the top of the blue.
Nice.
So that I'm hoping that the blue ends up showing up still while the darker color seeps into the cracks.
You can always get
Hopefully.
a wet cloth, damp cloth, and wipe away the top part so that the paint stays in the cracks.
Yeah.
Nice. I do too, Tina. I used to love it, love it. Haven't done it for a long time, but actual rock hounding, but hunting for heart shapes in nature is our thing. Coral and shells and rocks, anything heart-shaped, pieces of driftwood. We have a big bucket full of them on the deck here. All right, guys, I'm going to go because it's 2:30 in the morning here, and you've kept me awake long enough.
We've kept you awake? Oh, okay. All right. You have a good night. Thanks for hanging
have a good
out.
night.
I'm going to go. Leave you with this beautiful image here. There you go. Alrighty, thanks everyone. I will catch you If not before Thursday night at my live after I'll see the fight who's going to be on with me.
Fight, fight, fight.
Fight, fight, fight.
Nighty night.
See you then. Bye.
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 Kip, Leah, and Roseanne all love your art piece so far, Michael.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been a project that I've been working on for a while now, and it's inspired by one of the times me and Casey went out to a local park. We went out and we stayed out until it got dark out, and there was a thunderstorm and fireflies all at the same time. So it was really dark, and you were seeing the fireflies in the middle of the night until the lightning during the thunderstorm flashed, and then you got to see the forest in the background.
That's cool. But it's cool.
It was gorgeous.
This one.
Very nice, Adria. She got a new Brita filter pitcher and put it in her new craft fridge last night. Operation Never Leave the Craft Room is nearly complete.
I love that.
If I had a bathroom out here, I'd be set. I've got a stove, a microwave, a refrigerator. I just don't have a bathroom. And being a woman, it's kind of hard to go to the bathroom outside. So,
see, I have a bathroom nearby here in the basement, and then if I am able to clear enough space in here, I'd be able to set up a little like coffee nook.
ooh, that'd be nice. Then you'd never leave.
Right.
We'll have to call Michael to drag you out of there.
No, I don't even know if he'd be able to get me out of here. Like,
He just gets stuck in there with you.
he knows my crafty time is my crafty time, so as long as that lasts.
As long as he's distracted, I'll probably just take some of his stuff and jet.
There you go. See,
Just grab some. Yep, just grab some stencils and then head out.
We'll pull a Sean moment.
Yes.
He'll never even notice.
Nope. You just gotta wait till either A.
That's why there's a lock on my craft room door. I can lock myself in here.
How rude.
No, it's being protective.
No, I get that. I get that. Where did I put my football? Where are my footballs? There they are.
No, there you go. Kip said her house is split level. Her entire lower level, except for her office, is my craft and craft storage space.
Very nice.
Complete with a restroom and with a utility sink for cleaning.
Very nice. Mine is a converted 2-car garage. That my grandparents did 40-something years ago. It used to be my bedroom.
Mine is my bedroom.
Ugh, I don't even have room in there for me, let alone all this stuff anymore.
Jen, I think this is directed to you, sir. Jen says there's always a commode. And Adria says a bucket goes a long way, Sarah.
I know. My dad was
It's like
like,
a 5-gallon bucket and poo powder.
yeah, but we do have an old, like, one of those bedside toilet things from when my grandma was alive. And my uncle, when he used to live here, he lived in this before we got it. After he went to rehab and moved in with his daughter, he had this place. It was disgusting. He never left it, and he was an alcoholic, so you can only imagine. But we re-drywalled and did the flooring, and my son was living out here for a while, and then he couldn't keep it clean in the terms of leaving food and stuff out here. So he got the boot, and I got to come in here.
Mm.
And now he's inside with the rest of the family.
And Sarah's all by herself.
Well, my bedroom's still in there. And that's where I do all my, I don't have a comfy enough chair out here to do my crocheting because I can't just crochet on any old little thing. It hurts my back and my shoulders too much. So we do what we got to do. So yeah, I'm leaving all my yarn and stuff inside, but out here I'm going to have my resin. I already have all my stuff for my vinyl, my Cricut, sublimation, all that stuff's already out here. And of course, my mixed media stuff I've been slowly bringing out here because I have so much of it right now. Yes, Jen. Very much so. Very, very much so. And my problem is I get to crocheting and I'll start doing one thing and then I'll do like a million of that one thing. And then I'm like, oh, I guess I need to make something else.
Right. That's me when getting inspiration to make something. I'm like a dozen things. I'm just like, okay, I'm over it. Let's move on to the next thing of inspiration.
And then I'll sit there and I won't crochet for like a few weeks maybe. And then I'll be like, oh, I want to try this. And then it's back
this is a fun pattern. Let's try it out.
Yeah. I bet I can do this pretty quick. Like right now, I got distracted because I went and got my stickers out, and now I'm decorating my laptop instead of doing anything productive.
If having a fun laptop makes you happy, then there you go. It's productive.
Yes. And it's mixed media. It's a computer and stickers. Yay. I did do one productive thing, though. I did get my first stickle made.
Now, would all that glitter potentially like end up drying up the glue?
I wouldn't think so, because essentially that's all stickles are. It's glue and glitter. It's just making sure the ratio is correct and it's mixed well. I think the biggest thing I'm going to encounter is it separating. So I might have to find a better way than just trying to shake it in the bottle. And just make a whole nother mess somewhere else. But I mean, I think it looks pretty good. And I got some of so it works really good, and then you'll get some clear with a few glitters in it, and then so I think a lot of it's just the mixing method that I got to get figured out to get a more even mix.
Don't know how I feel.
About what?
The paint.
What are we not feeling? I'll be the therapist today.
Yeah. I just don't know if this.
Diane, okay. Go to bed.
She can't. She walked from the studio to her room, and now she's wide awake.
I know, and now she's yelling at me again.
Oh, there you go. There's an idea, Kip. Adding a tiny ball bearing in it, like they do in the distress oxide sprays.
That's another thing I'm going to learn to make too, is my own sprays. And I won't give that up yet, Diane. Don't worry.
I was say with that, couldn't you just cannibalize markers and stuff?
Markers, and I've seen people use a lot of different things for that. A lot of it's just going to be what the base is to put it in. I think if I want it to be like a watercolor or an acrylic, like there's going to be a lot of.
You can always do it with acrylic paints and everything, of course.
Right. But I have a lot of like alcohol inks and mica powders for my resin. And I'm just thinking, why not utilize some of those? So I'm not going to give too much away so Diane doesn't yell at me again. But yeah, that's another project I want to do for creating on a budget. Because if I have any more boxes come to the house, I think my dad's going to steal my bank card.
As long as your essentials are all still paid, I think you're good to do with your money, whatever.
Yeah. He's just, a dad. And he's even more like protective since, he's got cancer and everything else. Oh, fun story. So we went ice skating yesterday, right? For my daughter's birthday. And none of the adults were going to ice skate. Shut up, Lindy. And finally at the end, all the younger ones, the teenagers, should I say, my nieces and her friends that they brought, they were getting tired, so there was about 30 minutes left to skate. It's an open skating from like 1 to 3. And so my dad went up and he actually got some ice skates, and he went out and ice skated for the first time in I don't know how many years. See, because he grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota, so they played like broom ball and hockey and ice skating is just in their blood. And so, yeah, he got out there and someone had given them a little helper thing because he's not his legs and everything aren't very strong because of all the chemo and everything.
Yeah.
But he went out there and he was skating with my daughter, and I got some really cute pictures and videos, and something, and my mom she's so emotional. So she was out there crying because seeing dad out there
Oh,
doing that. And
yeah.
then it got my oldest sister crying. And I'm like, would you guys stop? We're in an ice rink, okay?
Your tears are going to freeze to your face. Just stop
Yes,
it.
just stop. But yeah,
You
so
don't
he
need
was out there
tearsicles. Stop it.
and he fell twice, but he didn't fall hard. It's because he kept getting caught on Skylar's skate. And of course, it's a open skating rink. The skates aren't sharp and the ice is all divoted up. But the smile on his face, I actually sent a picture of and a video of him to my aunt up in Minnesota, his oldest sister, so that she could see. I'm like, the old man got back on the ice.
I'm sure that made her happy.
Oh God, Skylar was so excited.
All this talk of ice skating makes me want to go out to Pioneers Park and see if the lakes are frozen.
Oh, he said it gets so cold up there that they used to take their cars out on the ice. And
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
Yeah, that was my dad. That's why we don't ever get in trouble for anything, because he did just as stupid of stuff.
I'm just like, that just sounds like not a bright idea.
It's a little excessive for Casey.
Yeah, but they did it. They were all crazy. Still are, but different times.
I have never been much of a daredevil.
I am to a certain extent. Like, I love the ice and snow. So I remember when we got snow back when I had my old car, and I would go out in the parking lots and just go do donuts and everything. And I was with my kid's dad at that time, and he was like, I'm leaving Braxton here with me. And I'm like, that's fine. I'm going to go have fun. Screw you guys. And Skylar's got more of my daredevil tendencies. Braxton's he's probably more mature than I am, honestly. I'm not even going to lie. He's just a teenage boy that doesn't like to do anything but play video games with his friends and do his Boy Scouts and his sports. Oh, Jen, it's like that up there too. Shut up, Lindy. Girl, me and you are going to have words. Here I am being nice, offering to let you come over if you get too cold. You know what? You freeze. See if you can make it over here, because they don't know how to do the roads around here.
Diane's like, fight. Yeah, Jen, I don't want to know the amount of cars that are probably sitting in the bottom of a lake somewhere up there. So if no one pays the fees for like that, do they just sit there or do they still drag them out?
They'll just leave them in there.
But like there's like the environmental thing that she mentioned. So that's why it's just like, so are they going to actually drag them out anyways?
That's if they find out about it.
Oh.
I know. Lindy's always on me. I don't think Minnesota really cares. They have so many lakes that it'd be hard to kind of manage that.
I feel like if you have so many lakes, I feel like there would be like at least a semi-annual like project or something, to where they go through and just sift through just to tidy it up or whatever. And then if they find your car in there, they search the license plate and just charge whoever left their car there.
I don't know. I watched this YouTube people that's called Adventures with a Purpose, and they go around to different bodies of water to look for, like, for missing people cases and stuff.
Yeah.
And just in one area, and I forget what city they were in, but they found over 20 cars in like a 5-mile radius.
Oh, gracious.
And some of them had been in there so long, like they were the old school cars. So,
Like the ones with the big hips and everything?
yes.
Like
Oh,
from
so it's kind of like a family tradition. Just drive your car into a lake.
Yeah.
we'll use the lake as our time capsule.
There you
Exactly.
go. In Greenville, South Dakota, that's where all my Polish family moved when they came to the States. And that whole city is basically my family.
He's gonna help you. Come here. Where is she?
And you go out there, and when it's low, like dry season, you can see all the old tractors and cars and stuff that have just been sat there and abandoned because they got caught up in a flood.
Oh.
So cool.
I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna run and grab some more coffee.
Oh, what? Diane said one of the guys from that show was arrested 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Weird. I mean, you know me, I don't
I wonder
judge.
I wonder if it's related to any of that type of thing. Maybe they trespassed or something.
I like to watch the stuff about magnet fishing too. The people that go magnet fishing.
Oh, I think that would be fun just to see what you get.
Yes. Now I've seen them get the police called on them a lot. But yeah, I think that would be so cool to go magnet fishing.
Well, I mean, okay, so I don't understand why the police would get called on them if what they're doing is actually cleaning up the water. Or at least to some extent, it's cleaning up the water.
Right. But
so it's like, so why are you calling the cops?
Exactly.
That
And
doesn't make any sense to me.
They're really cool about, like, the guys on it are really good about being like, okay, fine, and then they just move on to another spot. But
I mean, they don't throw the items back into the water, though, right?
no, they pull because it's all metal. So what they do is they actually go and they scrap it.
Yeah. So whatever they can't use, they scrap it.
Yeah. And they've even found like phones and stuff, and that they've actually gotten to turn back on and gotten them back to their owners. And I mean, you think that they would be more grateful for people like that, but it's like people that do shady stuff get away with it and it's okay. But the people that are actually trying to make a difference are the ones that get screwed over.
Yeah, that's silly. Good morning, Happy.
Hi, Happy. One exploded ordnance magnet fishing. They had to call the police and the bomb squad. I've seen that one.
One exploded.
They were near like a military base or something on one of them, and they kept pulling out
Oh.
cannonballs but
Oh,
I know
wow.
any firearms they find, they automatically, like, especially if it's still intact, they'll automatically turn it into the police in case it's,
Part of
involved
a
in
case
crime.
or something.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and head out and make myself some food.
Okay.
All right. You guys have fun.
All
All
right.
right. Bye, Michael.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, unicorns. Hello, Irma.
Well, they officially
pink fluffy
canceled
unicorns.
school. My kids officially have an extra snow day. Ugh.
See, whenever we are, was it canceled for work or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
you can tell it happens very often.
Yeah.
Like certain businesses have to close before we can close.
Oh,
We have
okay.
to, so the mall has to, since our Hobby Lobby is near one of our malls, the mall has to close due to the weather, Target has to close due to the weather, and Walmart has to close due to the weather.
Before you guys can.
Yep.
Okay. Fluffy, I do a mismatch of everything. I do UV DTF, getting into the mixed media, journal making, resin. Yeah, just about. I crochet, I do counter cross stitch, and then Casey can tell you what all he does.
Yeah, I do a hodgepodge equally. Various forms of paper crafting, whether it's gel print, journal making, collaging, mixed media, jewelry making. I do cosplay, so like I make props and stuff for that.
Jewelry is one thing I haven't gotten into yet, but I want to start. I want to try to start doing that, especially with my resin.
Yeah. I think I named nearly everything. Yeah, I think that's about it. And I'm kind of all over the place.
Irma. I mean, I feel like with the way my brain works, if I don't have other things to fall back on that I can do, I will get bored with stuff way too easy.
Exactly.
So this way, like today, I started off with doing some of my journal and my stickle stuff, and then now I'm playing with my stickers. See what I have. And then I may go inside and crochet or counter cross stitch, or I'm going to teach myself how to hand embroider.
Now, right now, I don't really have a specific thing I'm thinking about working on or anything, like a project or anything like that. So I'm just defaulting to fussy cutting just to do something.
Yeah,
but
and I'm working
after I get like a bunch of these done, I'll probably do like some stamp collage. I might do that. Stamp collaging sounds fun today. I might do that while I watch some channels after we get off. But
so when
yeah,
you do like a master board, what do you usually use to start your master board?
Like as the base or
Yes.
what?
As the base.
It just depends.
Or what would be a good starter friendly masterboard base to start with? Like a 12 by 12, just
Well, yeah, that's what I would do. Or you can even use a file folder or
oh,
something.
I got a ton of
So,
those.
see, like this one I did. Oh, let me blow myself up. So this one here, like I just used a file folder as the base,
Oh, okay. And then you just put
and then
whatever
I
on top.
you just collage on it, paint on it, mix media on it, do whatever the heck pleases you.
Okay.
But um, if you have any like 12 by 12 like cardstock, like
Mhm.
like that's a very good base to work off of because it's already going to be sturdy.
Right.
And if you're wanting to do multimedia stuff on it, like
Adding
liquid
layers.
medias and stuff like that, you
Mhm.
can go over it with a sealer like matte gel medium or Mod Podge or gesso. More, I would do more likely gesso. That
Okay.
way, it takes the colors and stuff a lot better.
Okay.
And just to start the base out, and then just have your way with it.
Oh, I will have my way with it.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun because it allows you just to explore different mediums that you've been wanting to play with, and if it doesn't turn out, you can always just scrap it.
Right. See, that's what I'm thinking because, there's so many mediums out there, and if you haven't used them before, you don't know how they work.
Mm-hmm.
So, what better way to do it than on something you don't mind messing up?
I'm just printing with a chipboard skeleton. Yeah, from ooh, fun, Adria. Yeah, I have so many like random master boards, whether they are gel prints or collages, similar to that, but not quite. Actually, I do have some fun ones nearby that I made a while ago that I really like. One moment.
Lindy, stop yelling at people. Gosh. Oh no, I lost one of my little things. And thanks, Jen. I saw your comment up there earlier. I appreciate you. I love making the cups, and I plan on doing more, but I'd like to do a more personalized. So the way I did them when I first started doing them, because obviously I was just doing them, so learning how to play with it and everything. I just kind of took the strip and put it on how it was. But now that, I can cut them up and figure out what I like, I want to start making more of those and making more personalized cups. Lindy is needy, Leah. You're right.
So here's one I made a while ago.
Okay.
Now this I can't really use on anything
Right. You can put
because
it.
it has like actual like pieces on there.
Yeah. That's more of a frame it and hang it up
Yeah,
masterboard.
yeah. So like I have it scanned in on my computer so I could print off anytime. And then there's this one.
Ooh.
That's more feminine and everything.
Yeah.
So if I wanted to, I could just rip all these off and still use them on other things.
Right.
If I wanted to, because like these are still usable elements. Because I can't use this as is. So this one I potentially could, because most of this is just paper besides the doilies on there.
Right.
So this I could potentially turn into a cover.
Oh yeah.
This one not so much.
No, but that would look really cool in like a distressed frame.
Oh yeah.
Hang it up, and then you got your instant inspiration. Anytime you need something, look up and see that. Casey.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry, I was in the other room. Oh yeah.
Diane wants to see Adria's washi.
Yep. One moment. Yeah, I saw that.
Okay.
One moment. Okay. So this is how the washi started out.
Okay.
Let's see if I can rotate that. Come on, rotate. One moment. I may have saved it so I can rotate. One moment. Oh, maybe I didn't. Oh. There we go. There we go. Now we can get a close up.
Okay. And that's altered?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
very nice.
You can still kind of see.
Yeah, that's cool. Very good job, Adria.
Right?
I love that.
Yeah, she did fantastic on that.
She really did. And jelly. Jelly, jelly.
So, but I was going to grab this. This was kind of an art journal page type thing I was working on a while back.
Okay.
Kind of steampunky.
Mm-hmm.
I still need to do something on the other side like this. The base of this is music paper.
Oh, I see the music coming through.
Mm-hmm. And then I think I put washi down along the spine of it, and just to make sure it didn't come apart and everything, as I was adding a bunch of stuff to it, and then I gessoed over it, and then did a bunch of other stuff on it. And then this one is the same base, but this one I use like
I love those colors.
Mm-hmm.
Those colors are fabulous.
Mm-hmm. But otherwise, I like doing like these collage strips and scanning these as master boards.
Super cool.
And these are just my glue pages from my glue book.
Oh, okay.
And then I just collage enough to hold it together on the back with just coffee dyed paper or whatever, just blank paper. And then I create a base collage and then add elements here and there.
Oh, very cool.
And then there's this one. This one's on a file folder. This is one of my earlier ones when I was still trying to figure it all out.
And then
So
you,
this one could still use a lot of more stuff.
okay, and then you can make like tags or whatever you want out of those too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Yeah. So just some rough ideas on like what you can do for masterboards and stuff like that. There's not like one right or wrong way to do a masterboard. It's just whatever floats your boat at the time. Just go for it.
Yeah, I think my main thing is just where to start, and that answered the question. So thank you for that. I am actually going to start trying to do some paper dyeing with different techniques, like spritz techniques and stuff, because I want to figure out how to make more periwinkle stuff, because I want to do a gastric esophageal cancer journal in honor of my dad.
Oh, gotcha.
Periwinkle is one of those colors that is so hard to find. Like in other things, like in lace.
Oh yeah. It's not a common color.
No, it's
color
not.
palette.
And then I've been talking to another close friend about another group of individuals that need some love and support, and trying to figure out some fun stuff to do for them for their awareness month. So I have till June to do that. So I've been coming up with some fun ideas with that, just playing with different programs on the computer and with the Cricut and stuff like that, just trying to come up with different ideas for that as well. So I'd like to, that's kind of what I would say my passion is for crafting, is awareness, whether it be mental health, cancers, other disorders, myasthenia gravis, autism, stuff like that. And then, being a sports mom, I'm a huge, I want to do all the sports stuff. And then I have nieces that do cheer. So, yeah, those are kind of my passions when it comes to crafting. And then everything else is just fun learning different styles, techniques, and so I'm not really just stuck in a grunge area or like the Frenchy era, stuff like that. I like to do a bit of everything.
I love Diane's definition of masterboards. The art of taking a perfectly good piece of paper and cutting it up and gluing it to another perfectly good piece of paper to make a perfectly good piece of paper, only to cut it up.
Yes.
The endless cycle.
Well, and yes, I do have a YouTube. It's thank you, Leah.
Oh, Leah's got it.
She's on it. That's my girl.
Working on your Boho journal during the weeks of taking place here. Well, that was firm.
And then once I get set up more and able to do more, I'm going to do all that I can. I really want to start getting back into more resin making because I haven't been able to do it with the limited space I have inside with the fumes and everything.
Yeah.
Like the pins and stuff weren't a big issue because you don't use a whole lot. I basically just used it to top it off to get that nice sleek finish. And then other than that, I haven't done a whole lot with molds and stuff yet. And I can't wait to dip in there and play with molds and then make stuff for mixed media stuff.
Yeah, I kind of want to get into resin, but I have no windows or anything down here in the basement for ventilation, and I don't want to have to get like one of those masks or whatever.
You can always get a purifier, a cheap little air purifier.
Yeah.
That's what I used in my bedroom for a while. Just to keep the smells at bay.
Are there any sales or crafting chats going on that anybody's aware of today?
Someone, I think Donna's selling tonight. Daydreams.
Oh, Donna Daydreams or Donna Dreams?
Donna Dreams.
Okay.
She's the one that does the trivia, right?
I have only been on her channel a couple times.
Okay.
Because usually I am preoccupied when she gets on. And there's some things on there that like I'm usually not particularly interested in.
Right.
More often than not. So there's a lot of times I don't bother because I know it's not something I want.
I go and A to support and B I love the trivia.
Yeah.
I'm a sucker for trivia, so
See, the times I've gone in, it's specifically the sale, and it's the stuff I'm not interested in. I've never been in there during the time where the trivia is going.
yeah, she does it usually at the beginning of her sales and then at the end. Yeah, she's got one tonight.
And I'm usually in the smack dab middle of it.
Yeah. So it looks like she's going to have some seam binding tonight at 5.
Okay.
So live in 5 hours. So it'll be 5 Eastern. And that's Donna Dreams times 2 or times 3. There you go. Leah got it. But yeah, I go in there for the trivia. I'll get some things here and there if it's something that piques my interest, but I love going in there and just interacting and playing the trivia. Leah kicked butt one night on trivia. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's Miss Know It All?
Little Miss Leah. I need to get some paper out here. Lindy, are you going to be doing a sale soon? Maybe next weekend? Yay or nay? Do you know? Roseanne would like to know. I know you didn't this weekend because of the just getting back from vacation and helping Vanessa out with her first Friday night.
She said hopefully next Saturday.
Okay.
Oh, next Saturday is one of my friend's birthdays. So Hopefully she's not planning on doing anything too crazy. Like going to her favorite bar that I'd rather not go to.
Wendy's got a birthday coming up.
Oh yeah.
Yep. A week from Monday. A week
Oh,
from tomorrow.
so only so only a few days after my other friends.
Yep. Miss Lindy. She's getting older.
Yeah, my friend likes going to this one bar called the Fat Toad, and it's a very popular bar, and like they make decent drinks and everything, but it's too popular in to the extent that it's always overly crowded.
Ugh.
It's like more than elbows to elbows.
I
And
hate going to bars
it's very
anyway.
claustrophobic and everything. And it with how confined the space is, it always smells like BO in there.
Ugh. Yeah, I haven't been to a
The
bar.
only way you can go in there and not notice it is if you're already drunk going in there. Now, if you're going in there to have drinks to like get to that point, you're like cringing the entire time until you get to that point. So I'm really hoping she's not planning on going out because I'd rather not.
Yeah, I definitely don't do the going out anymore. It's too expensive.
Yeah, and I just don't like my body's repercussions afterwards because I like to be productive the next day, especially if it's going on Saturday and then doing Sunday morning lives and everything, and Sunday being my supposed to be my productive day at home.
Right, because you don't have to work.
Yeah, like I guarantee the day off. I hate being a bum on my days off.
Good night for real this time, Diane.
All right, nighty night, Diane.
Go to bed. I promise you can go to bed. I won't share any more of my upcoming hacks. I'll behave.
Oh, that could be one I could share.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
Just
wake
making
back
your
up.
own, just making your own texture paste. Which there's multiple ways to do that. But I'd be able to share mine.
Right.
I mean, I've mentioned it a few times on my channel, but it's one of those things you'd have to go out and like search for something. But it's definitely more cost efficient than getting any of your like brand name texture paste or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I need in my life. Cost efficiency. This thing is so uneven, but I don't even care. It's like me. It fits me and
Well, because what I use, well, the base is just modeling paste, but what I use for the texture, it you can get a large quantity of it for the same price as one little tub of Tim Holtz
Right.
texture paste, and you can make several multiple batches of texture paste for the same price you pay for one little thing of Tim Holtz texture paste.
Nice. Yeah, I saw something too about making your own like lunar and astro paste.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it's basically the same concept. You just get the, the base and then you add whatever you need to add to it to
Yeah.
create the so
The desired look or effect.
yes.
It just takes a little bit of experimenting.
Mm-hmm. And what's nice is you can buy crap stuff, or it may not be crap stuff, it's just cheap stuff, and play with it and not worry about it, messing up.
Yeah,
Whereas
because
when
you
you
got it
buy,
at a decent price. That's not going to be that big of a deal if you end up wasting it.
Exactly. Whereas when you buy the name brand stuff, you're like, oh, I don't want to use it because if it's gone, then
I have to buy another one, and I don't want to spend that again
exactly.
if I don't have to.
Exactly. Or am I rolling over?
But I need to get to a point of, like with my Tim Holtz like texture paste, I need to use that more often. Otherwise, it's going to go bad.
Right.
But that's one thing, like with his texture paste by comparison to if you get like Liquitex texture paste or what's the other brand? Golden texture paste. Those last like at least a couple years. Where Tim Holtz texture paste and stuff, it's use it or lose it.
Right.
Like you basically have only, if you're lucky, depending on your environment, you're lucky if you have a year out of it.
Yeah, so you're essentially limiting yourself on how much you can buy depending on how much you think you're going to use. So
Well, and I think that's why he has it in such small batches. So you're not wasting that much because of it not being its short shelf life.
Right.
But when you can buy a container from like Golden or Liquitex that's like 2 to 3 times the size of that for the same price, it's just like, why bother?
Yeah.
And it lasts longer. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my Timmy stuff.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's a solid creator and...
Yeah. I don't use that stuff often enough to warrant having to get it all the time. I want something that's gonna last on my shelf for a while for when I get the itch to use it.
Right. And it's the same way with like paints and stuff too.
Yep.
Like acrylics.
Yep, I agree.
Because they start to break down after so long. Even ink pads.
Yeah.
Like in those, you got to watch because some people say, the cheaper ones, they dry out, yada, yada. But there's some like little brands that make really good ones.
Yeah.
But I do like Ranger.
I think the only ink pad I've really had an issue with was Stays On, like my black ink pad.
Oh. Yeah, like right now I have the one I'm using is just a black Recollections one from Michael's. Paid $3 for it, maybe $2.50.
Yeah. My Stays On had some type of reaction with my some of my stamps, because it just kept them like super sticky and everything and wasn't transferring the ink well or anything, so I just threw the darn thing away.
Yeah, that there's really no point unless you throw it in some type of you could have thrown it in some alcohol and made some alcohol spray out of it.
Yeah, probably. I've seen some people, they'll take ink pads and use it, turn them into like a dyeing bath.
Yes.
Who was I saw recently? I saw someone recently do that with one of their, I think it was is it a distress pad? I can't remember. But she was like, you can re-ink it till the cows come home, but at some point you have to give up that ink pad because it's just not going to take well anymore.
Right.
And my ink pad has gotten to that. So what I did was I just soaked it in some water and put some paper in there and just let it basically bleed out. And she got some of the most gorgeous colors on her dyeing from that she didn't even know was part of the color combination in the ink pad.
Oh, that's so cool.
She was like, that color was in there? What? So yeah. I mean, none of my distress pads have gotten to the point where I feel like I need to do that. Most of them are pretty well juicy. So
Yeah, and I think that's another thing with me is what's the difference of a distress pad from a pigment pad or whatever? Like figuring that kind of stuff out.
oh, the difference between like your pads
The
that are
different
like
types of
pigment based or alcohol
Yeah.
based or whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
Or the hybrids and stuff like that. Yeah, I need to learn like the logistics of all that, because that way I know what to properly use it for and all that, or what it's intended for.
And it just makes you a more informed consumer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen, just for sure, just let me know what type of what you want on it, and we can work out the fine details. I got plenty of glass cups still available that I haven't played on yet. And I'm going to switch over to try to do some acrylic ones, and then I want to eventually do the snowball one or the snow globe ones. Do you recognize it, Jen? Most of the paper I have used is from what you sent me for my first little junk journal I'm making. So Jen wrapped one of I got the blue and yellow book kit from her. And so she wrapped it in it's wrapping paper. And so I used it for the outside of it. And then the yellow and the blues are her dyed paper that I got from her.
Oh yeah.
Shop and Shop. And so I think it looks really pretty with the color schemes in this kit that I'm using. And then of course I'm using my mesh and my lace that I got from Julie Craft Supplies for You. But yeah, I was watching some YouTube tutorials on just, back to the basics, easy,
I need to watch some of those. Aren't
easy.
people doing like a series of that?
I just kind of Googled it, and so one girl I found, I'll have to find her name and I'll send it to you when I find it. But the one that she did, which is what I'm doing, is just an envelope journal. And literally making a journal out of envelopes. And then the other lady I watched showed how to actually lay your papers out and make a signature, like with the sewing. And then she did the 3-hole punch or the 3-punch
stitch.
Yes, that one. So I was like, oh my gosh, seeing someone break it down like that helped me so much. Like now I understand and can actually try to put it into fruition and make it.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can tell me how to do it and do it yourself, but unless you sit there and do it like step by step, sometimes I won't get it all. And I'll be like, where did I go wrong?
Right.
But just finding people that are able to do that is just that wrapping paper is gorgeous. I love it. I've kept every scrap of it that you sent, so, and it will be used on something. A masterboard coming up possibly. Oh, it's you refilling your coffee cup. Someone asked earlier, it sounded like somebody flushed a toilet. I heard it too, but I just kind of, shrugged it off. But it's you filling your coffee cup.
Hello, Chiquita.
Hey, Chiquita. Oh,
no, earlier I heard some other pouring or something too, and it wasn't me.
It must have been Michael then.
Huh?
It must have been Michael then.
Yeah. Well, I'm wondering if it maybe was me and it was him pulling up his tablet shortly after I had just poured my coffee.
Oh, it made like an
echo.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that might have been what it was.
That's so funny though. Someone had said it sounded like, was that a toilet flushing? And I'm like, I didn't want to say anything, but
well, yeah, I heard liquid earlier in the feed, but I can't remember if that was before he transferred over here or if it would have been after we came over here, because that's when Michael joined and I thought it was from his feed.
Yeah. Yeah, Kip, to me as a new mixed media world person, just step-by-step videos, and they don't even have to be long ones. They could be as simple as making a signature, making a master board, and just breaking it down into. I was also watching one girl do slow stitching, and so she just did like a little 6x6 felt and fabric and broke it down into, so you just find your pieces you want on it, you put a simple little holding stitch in there, you can take it off if you want, you don't have to. And yeah, it's kind of nice to just see the basics, because so many of us, and you're right, everyone has their own way of wanting to see things. Like some people want just the just get it done and do it. Don't go step by step. I just want to see you make it. And then there's others that are like, okay, I need a full on tutorial.
Yeah, basically it's like, okay, you can't physically be with me to show this, so I need you to like baby step it so I know what's going on.
Yes. And so even like just you going through your master board and how you know, you found your old book page, music pages, you put the tape on it to make it more secure, and then you just do what you do on it. Even that just helped me figure out, okay, so that's kind of the direction I need to take.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always fun to start with a collaged base. That way you get rid of the fear of where do I begin
Right.
type thing. Just collage on a 12 by 12 real quick, like with your neutrals or whatever. And
Or an
then
ugly one that I'm not going to use.
say what?
Or an ugly one I'm going to use.
Yeah. And just go ahead and after you get like a collaged base down with like neutrals or whatever, then just add elements. Just add things you want to use. Like if you're wanting to have a botanical base to have in your personal stash that you can always refer back to because you scanned it to your computer or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
just to pull up, just use something like that. Or if you're looking for let's say an apothecary one and you have a bunch of apothecary like stamps or whatever, just get your base down and then start stamping away and then scan that and you have a collage paper you can use later on at some point.
Yes, I love that. Okay. Oh, sorry guys. Kicked you. I can't wait till my new little stand comes in that hopefully will clip to my desk and so I don't, because I'm using a giant tripod right now that I bought for Braxton's events. So it's not the best angle, but it works. It
Yeah,
works.
I think Michael needs to figure something out for his camera because he has a clip thing like what I have, but he has it clamped onto a glass jar thing on his desk. So when he's shifting around, the whole thing shifts. So I think if anything, he needs to figure out like a wall mount thing or something because his desk is in the corner of his room.
Okay.
So he doesn't really have another external option besides his desk.
Yeah.
Besides using the wall.
Oh, yes, I agree completely, Jen. You got to be true to what you do and what you can do and what you love. And I love Kip's videos as well. And honestly, you could still do both. You could do, you know, because you have the ability to make the different sections of videos to go in, and you can have a day where maybe you don't want to do anything big or whatever, and you can just break it down to the basics and say, hey, this is, you know, a good starting point. You make it yours, but this is how I start this project.
Yeah, I agree with both of you, Jen and Kip, like in regards to all that. Yeah.
Yeah. The main thing is you got to still love what you're doing and not have to worry about everyone else.
Yeah.
You just got to worry about how you feel.
Yeah.
Because this is nothing like the girl that did the tutorial on how to make an envelope journal. I mean, it's similar, but it's mine.
Mm-hmm.
And she used, you know, a different style envelope. She used a different size. So it's always going to end up being your creation at the end of the day, as long as you don't do stuff step by step by step. Just as long as you get the basic basic down, you're good. Because I'm a messy crafter. I'm not one of those that's going to line everything up perfect and make everything perfect unless it's something that has to be that. But even with my crocheting, I mean, like the little pickles I made, I got the base pattern from a video I watched, but I tweaked it to my own. So like hers are really long and skinny and mine are short and fat.
Yeah.
Because of how I did that. And it's mine. It's how I wanted to make it. So and that's the fun thing about being a crafter is it's your mind come to life on a piece of paper. Just like Michael's canvas he's making. It's a memory that's in his mind that he's putting to life on a piece of canvas. And
exactly.
It's so fun and amazing what we can do.
Agreed.
Yeah, and Jen, that's awesome because you have a big background in creating and you have that creative sense, and some of us are at different levels of creativity, and so we just kind of sometimes we get a block and we're like, how would somebody even start?
Yeah.
Process of that. Like Lindy showed me one day at work because the concept of making a pocket, like, okay, I get it. I get, what a pocket is, but how would I make a cool pot? Like, how do I make a pocket? And so we literally just took 2 cards that we had laying around and she told me this is what you do. And so I did it. And that's how I made my first pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And now, thanks to Kip, every time I'm out at the store and I see like a wooden frame thing or something, I think of, because she was the one that did the owls, right?
Yes.
Yes.
You did the owl series there.
I want to do something like that.
Right.
I don't ever get it because right now I have to use what I have, but I'm like, every time I see it, I think, oh, Kip, because of the owls, and that would be so cool.
Right. Yeah, I've watched so many like mixed media artists, like Kip. There was another one. Shoot, this person liked doing art on old like empty liquor bottles.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And her main glue was hot glue. And I'm just like, how is that actually staying? Because she had a bunch of metal pieces and stuff like that. And say, how is that actually going to stay and everything? Let me see if I can find an individual. I don't think they make videos anymore, which is sad because all of this stuff turns out fantastic.
I need another scrap piece of paper, which I know I have in this mess somewhere. I'll just use it.
Oh, Caesar's Project.
Okay.
And oh my gosh, they are fantastic. And like it looks simple enough. Like just watching, it's like, oh, Heck, I could do that.
Right? Oh, what's this? Hello?
So that's one person I like watching, but they haven't posted anything in a while.
Oh, that's dumb. I don't even live over there.
So that's one big inspiration for me is that individual.
And that's the thing to me too, is with our group and our community that we have, is nobody judges each other on what products and stuff we use. Like one person can use one type of glue, one type of way of doing things. Because I've seen people that, like in other Facebook communities and stuff like that, that are like, oh, you use hot glue for that? That's cheating, blah, blah, blah. Especially with like crochet and stuff. I'm like, it's not cheating. Yeah, you don't want to spend the extra time, putting a pom-pom on with yarn. You can freaking hot glue it on.
Yeah, I personally don't care for hot glue depending on what you're doing.
Right.
Because I personally don't trust hot glue to save my life. But there are things that like it adheres very well to. Like anything that's fibrous, like it holds fairly well to. But if you use anything that's non-porous or anything like that, it doesn't have longevity. It doesn't have longevity. So like but I do Kip is like, but I do judge people who use Mod Podge. Haha, just kidding. I just see I will use Mod Podge here and there. I mean, I haven't used it in a while and I still got a decent tub of it. But I like using that for decoupaging periodically. Hello, JMH.
Hi, JMH.
But yeah, I started using more like matte gel medium and stuff like that more recently than Mod Podge. But I know like for some people, Mod Podge is like definitely a no-go, and that's a lot of the times due to their climate.
Yeah.
Because it some people's climate, it just never dries. It just stays sticky and like the texture is off and this, that, and the other. And it's like, I get that. I'm lucky enough in my climate, I don't have that issue.
I bought some because, that's what people were saying. Oh, use this, just like the E6000 or whatever, people are like, this is the greatest, yada, yada. And, I think I've only used it once or twice since I bought the stuff. I find other techniques or other glues work better.
Yeah.
Everyone
it's good to have a various arsenal of adherents, because you will always have a different substrate you need a completely different glue for.
Right.
Not all adherents are made equal. They're all made to be used in some other way.
And then there's people that despise glue sticks, and then there's people like Lindy that hoard all the glue sticks in the world. Same with I noticed with the adhesive tape.
See, I've never used adhesive tape.
And I haven't had a chance to even play with adhesive tape, because most of the stuff I do, I can make print stuff off with like my Cricut on adhesive, like sticker paper and stuff.
So there's no need for it.
Yeah, and the sticker sticks to it. So
I feel like if I get to a point where I'm running out of glue, or whatever, I'll probably try out some of that. Was it red tape or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
I'll like try out some double-sided tape just to experiment with it, and then decide whether I like that over glue or
If it
what
works
my
better.
specific what I feel I would use it on more than I would glue or vice versa.
Right.
But like at the moment, like I'm fine with just using glue. Like whether it's art glitter glue or any of the beacon glues.
Yeah, so Roseanne says she is a scrapbooker, so she has adhesive tape and she loves it because it sticks fast.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
so with that type of, craft, it works great.
Yeah. And I think sometimes like I think one reason why I haven't really experimented with it with double-sided tape or anything like that is I need that flexibility that glue allows for.
Right.
Because if I change my mind, I was like, oh shoot, I need to do this or whatever. And it's like I have those extra few seconds where if I potentially use double-sided tape, I could rip up the whole thing and be like, well, that was a bad idea.
Exactly, Kip. And Jen, yes, I've seen people use adhesive tape pockets and within like a couple days or a couple times pulling stuff out, it even kind of the pocket comes off. It just
Right.
doesn't have that bond that it needs, especially if you use different mediums.
Exactly, Kip. Think of how boring we would be if we all did everything the same way and used all of the exact same products.
There would be no
It
creativity.
wouldn't even be creativity anymore.
Nope.
Like we would all just fall into a slump and like we'd be boring potatoes.
Would it even be considered art anymore? I mean, that's
I
another
would
question.
say definitely not.
Yeah.
Exactly, Jen. Yep. Depending on what you're doing, depends on the adhesive you use on that project. 100%. All right. Well, I think I'm going to call it. It is just after noon,
Perfect.
which is when we usually call it. So,
yes, sir.
We will see you all later. Thanks for hanging out with us this morning.
Yeah, thanks for having me on, Casey.
Yes. Wish we could have had more time with Miss Lindy on this morning, but weather does what it does to our items. So, all right. Love you all. You guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time around.
Bye, guys.